All right, you are welcome to Pepe Suarez Xtra on YouTube. Thanks for always watching us. We are still bringing you matters on our national teams, on Black Stars, on Black Meteors, on Black Starlights, on Black Starlets, and also on the women's national team. In fact, very soon we'll be telling you about the preparations of the Black Queens for the upcoming ALCON, ALCON, African Women's Championship. I'll be telling you a lot about the Black Queens. You know, they have a new coach. Uh, is he from Belgium or Sweden? Yes, when our last coach ditched Ghana to join Zambia, we have a new coach and he's still preparing the team. We played some friendly games with La Cote d'Ivoire, if you remember. We'll bring you updates on the Black Queens. But for now, we are still on our mission to let people know that there are young Ghanaian players in Europe plying their trade, playing some serious football there, and the authorities would have to watch these guys, follow them, and bring them on board. So today I am talking about a center back, Ghanaian center back called Ivan Mensah. Ivan Mensah. Ivan played in Ghana here. And normally I am so happy when I run stories on boys who actually played in Ghana here. More than those who were born in Europe, born in America, born in Asia, and they have Ghanaian names, they have Ghanaian descent. No, I am proud to research into those who actually played in Ghana here. Now, this young man, Ivan Mensah, has signed a multi-year deal with Czech giants, Sparta Prague. Sparta Prague. If you go to Czech Republic, Czechia, now they call them Czechia. If you go to Czech Republic, one of the best clubs in Czech Republic is Sparta Prague. One of the best clubs. It's a traditional club, and they are after the service of Ivan Mensah, who last played in Slovakia for Banska Bystrica. I don't know if I'm getting it correct, but I've told you that when it is that I am mentioning nouns, I do it with some finesse. I do it with some confidence because sometimes it is not our language. And I tell you that once it is a noun, you pronounce it according to your 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 tonation. So anytime I'm quick to tell you that when we have played outside and Asamoah was playing, they called him Gian because G-Y is G. Here in Ghana, we say Jan. The white people will tell you Gian. They are not wrong. We are not wrong. Boachi, they will tell you Boaki. You understand? So I'm mentioning the name Banska Bystrica with some confidence, and I know I'm right. So that is where Ivan was playing. Ivan was only 21 years, and I'll tell you about uh, his scouting report, how the scouting team sees him, how coaches see his career and his attributes. But the good thing is that he played for international allies, Interallies. So his last play for Interallies in 2021. Tell me, when was the Ash Gold Interallies issue? When was that? So will it be that he was part of that team? Interallies. Ash Gold. Let me check. The internet never forgets. That is one of the famous quotations that in recent times we do have. That the internet never forgets. So Ash Gold. At that time it was Ash Gold, right? Ash Gold versus Interallies. Very popular. You start typing and it starts popping up. That game ended 7-0, right? 7-0. And it was played somewhere in I want to be sure 3 years ago. So I'm sure at that time, but he was a young member of the Interallies team, per his age. Now he's 21. So 3 years ago he was uh, 17, 18. And if it's 4 years ago, then he was 16. So you can say that he was not part of it. He was not part of it. He was not part of it. So Ash Gold. and Interlies. But I just remember the name Interlies, so I wanted to go and check. And I've just checked, and the young man was not part of that particular squad. Now he's in Europe after excelling for his club side, and then he was loaned. So his first club is not the Bystrica side. He was loaned to Zelina, FC Zelina. And so at FC Zelina, the first time he was going there, it was on loan. He excelled, and then his loan deal was confirmed. So it means Interlies transferred him straight to Zelina, even though the first time was on loan. He went there, excelled, and then they converted it into some permanent deal. MSK Zelina is in Slovakia. So that is where he played. And then from Zelina, he joined Bystrica. From Zelina, he joined Bystrica. Then from Banska Bystrica, he's now joining another club, which is Sparta Prague. And Sparta Prague, as I said, is one of the biggest clubs in the country, Czech Republic. One of the biggest in Czech Republic. So clearly, it will be a step up in the career of young man Ivan Mensah. Now, I told you I have his scouting report. What coaches and scouts say about him. One, they are saying that he has pace. Pace. Today, you are looking for a center back who, when there is a long pass, will not set him apart from the attackers. So he has pace. It means he has speed. And it is not just the seconds you clock when you are allowed to speed, but in terms of football, how you are able to retreat, how you are able to recover, how you are able to join the attack and quickly retreat into defense. Those are the occasions we use to measure a footballer as far as pace is concerned. Not that the ball is not there, there is a run and then you run. No. Your ability on the ball, how you treat on the ball, how you recover. That is pace. That is his first thing. Then they talk about physicality. Physicality. And that's one attribute of a center back. Tell me one center back you know, top center back you know, who was not physical, who didn't have physical presence. So I remember this story. Coach Kamara. There was one time they brought a boy that is a center back. Production. If I tell you the height of that guy, Kwame Ayinfie, don't be offended, but the boy will be just inches taller than Kwame Ayinfie. And they brought him that he is a center back. So Kamara asked them center back and called the striker, his number 9. Now this is our number 9. This is your number 5. How is he going to deal with all the area balls that will come through? He lacked physicality. And then if you are a center back and you are that soft, you can't be a center back. You don't necessarily have to be overly aggressive, but you need physical presence. And according to the scouting report of Ivan Mensah, former player of International Allies, who is being chased by Sparta Prague, we are hoping that the deal will go through. In fact, he has signed already. He has signed. Center back Ivan has signed a multi-year deal. So he has signed. Wow, fantastic. Congrats to the young man. He has signed already. And he has joined them. So apart from his physicality, one thing is that he's versatile. Versatility. Versatility is what sometimes you can refer to as utility. So I remember the chief dealer said he was a utility player. Utility player. Versatile. And according to the scouting report, he can play both the left side of the center back, the right side of the center back. He can play as a right back. Remember, I've told you that he has pace. So he's able to play as a right back. That is also one additional attribute that he has. He can play as a right back. And then they say he can play as a holding midfielder. A holding midfielder. So that is the trajectory of Young Ivan Mensah. Again, those are the national team. Under 21, under 23. Put your radar, put your cameras, put your sunlight on this young man. He's a center back. Don't think that players will also emerge from your teams, from dreams family, from vision, from ESCO members, your teams. Think about Ghana first. Think about if this young man is good, we give him the opportunity. Now you see how all of a sudden the Black Stars is the next step for all under 20, under 19, under 18, under 21s. Why? Which country? Tell me where they are running proper football. Where anytime they identify a talent that is 19, that is 18, that is 20, that is 21, must straight go to their senior national team. Tell me. Tell me. So all these years that Calibrinchi was playing, had it not been for the fact that this season for Magellan, he's doing some good numbers, nobody would have invited him to 120 or 123 or 170. That is shameful. Shameful. We need to expand. For me, I'll continue to be ahead of you people. I'll continue to scout young Ghanaian talents and bring you the report thereof. If you pick it, so be it. If you decide that Pepe no Casado, he talks too much, When I see those comments, I only smile and I pass. I'm a journalist. I'm not a journalist who writes newspapers. I'm a broadcast journalist, broadcast. I speak to be paid. And you tell me I make Kasa too much. Kasa na make any jam come Kasa too much. Nagamia day. Richard Osewari, my boss, who is in Germany now. There was a time somebody said, can come tell Owari. He talks too much. The next day when he came, when the microphone was open to you, he was just opening his mouth. Nothing was coming. And then my boss asked him, or say, what's happening? They say I talk too much. Today I won't talk. I only do actions. I am paid to talk. When I talk, that is my job. This is the extra page, Pepe Suarez Xtra. Subscribe to the channel for us. Subscribe to the channel for us. Thank you so much. God bless you.